What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be going over a Leetcode problem 581, find unsorted subarray. The input is going to be an array of integers, and it's supposed to be mostly sorted except for a certain range. And what they want the output to be is that range. And in the example they give, there are no duplicates, but the input might have duplicates. The solution that I'm going to go over comes from a user named Fun4Leetcode, and I'll put his solution in the description below. But this approach is going to use 2 pointers, and it's going to be an over-n solution, so let's get into it. Now, let's make the first pointer int I is equal to 0. That's going to go here, and j is going to go there. Int j is equal to nums dot length minus 1. Now the idea is to keep moving this I until we find an I which is bigger than the I, until we find a number in index I which is bigger than the index in I plus 1. So while I is less than nums dot length, if nums of I is greater than nums of I plus 1, then we break, else we increment I. And the check here that it needs to be done is if I is greater than or equal to j, then we return 0. Basically what this means is that I has incremented so much that I is on j at least, and we have to return 0 because they want the output to be the length of the subarray, which has to be sorted. Now, we do the same thing for j. Well, j is greater than 0. If nums of I is less than nums of I minus 1. So let's see. Nums of j, yeah, nums of j. And j is, if a number is less than the one behind it, we stop. So that's why j is going to be here, because when j is less than 10, we're going to leave j there. We're going to break. And then what we do is j minus minus. Cool. So we start off the I and j at the correct places. So I is going to be here and j is going to be here. Now in this solution example they gave us, they don't have duplicates, but what we need to do is we need to find the maximum numbers and minimum numbers in this range, and then loop over and check for duplicates and push I and j out that length. So initialize int max and min. So max is going to be integer dot min value, and min is going to be min is the integer dot max value, and these are going to get updated. So it's going to be for int k is equal to k is less than or equal to j, then k plus plus. Max is just going to be math.max of max, comma, nums of k. And same thing with min. Math.min of min, comma, nums of k. Now that we found the min and max within this range, the max is 10, min is 4. What we need to do, if there was an example with duplicates, is push I and j back out. So while I is greater than 0 and nums of I is equal to nums of I minus 1, I minus minus, and while j is equal to, is less than nums dot length minus 1, And I think it has to be -1 because when we're at the edge, we still want to push out j one more time. And nums of j is equal to nums of j plus 1, j plus plus. And then what we return is the length, right? So j minus I plus 1. So for example, this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 minus 1 is 4, and we add 1 to make sure the output is 5. And that's why we're returning j minus 1 plus I. So thank you to Fun for Leetcode. His or her explanation was really good, and it helped me understand because I was stuck on this problem and I didn't understand why until I realized there could be duplicates in there. If you like this video, please tell me how I could improve. Please subscribe and share it with your friends and like. And thanks for watching.